Are you like me and sometimes you just get a bit too much overwhelmed with the noise around you and you need everything to be a little bit quieter? I may have a solution for you today. Well, these loop earplugs are just that, noise dampening earplugs. But since I got them, they have made a huge difference in my life. Before continuing, this video is not sponsored by anyone. I don't get anything from this. I'm not affiliated at all with Loop. I have 3 or 4 pairs of these. All of them either got as gifts from my wife or I bought myself afterwards. So this is me just sharing what I really think about this. And in what situations you might want to consider using something like this? Well, my use cases are in the airplane, while sleeping, sometimes in the open office environment, sometimes at home if the kids are going a little bit too wild, and for instance, sporting events. So I do have normal hearing for somebody of my age, which is 42, but I'm quite sensitive to sound, especially when I'm tired or when I'm stressed. Excessive noise or excessive amount of sound, it just overwhelms me really, really much. And just using these loops, they dampen the noise enough that I feel so much better. So why are these loops special, at least for me? Well, one of the main reasons is that they do not fall off. You see, recently I had an audiogram made because of some tests, and the nurse said to me, "Oh wow, you have very large ear canals," without even buying me dinner. I still don't know if it was a compliment, just an observation, and was she shocked, but apparently I do have those. So many other earplugs, including any of normal button headphones, they just fall off from my ears and that don't stay in place. But these loops, they do stay in place and they do not fall, almost never. And yes, even with the earbuds that have different size of the silicone little thingies here, I usually use the biggest ones and they usually fall off, except these loops. And that's also the reason why my earphones are only this over the ear type of model, so that they don't fall off. Small ones always do. The loops don't. I don't have the prettiest ears, so I'm not going to give you too many close-ups, but to put them on, you just put them in the ear canal, twist, and then they just stay in place. And that's it. It's very, very easy, and they stay in place, which in my case is spectacular. Do they ever fall? Because I just said almost never. Sometimes they fall while I'm sleeping. So if I'm wearing them for 8 hours straight, which is what I try to do sleeping, sometimes they do fall off. But maybe it's once every third or fourth night and only one of them or so. And for those of you who are a bit technical, how much noise do they block? So they have different models. The one that I use is the quiet one, and it's supposed to be blocking about 27 decibels. And then you can add this little ring thingy in the middle, which adds still 5 more. If you go to their website, you'll see that they have different models for different situations. They have some that are a little bit more expensive, but block a bit less sound. And those are good for conversation type of situations that you want to hear everything around you well enough, but still with a little bit lowered volume. And they have different colors. If you're into that, they are quite cute. They all come in this little carrying case, which is cute and useful and cost somewhere between $15 to $30, depending on the model, the color, and the accessories that you want to get with. And why not use noise cancelling headphones like the Sony? These are the WH-1000X Mark III. They have different versions of it. They're much bigger, they're much more expensive, and it's for a different purpose. They're active, they require a battery, they require it to be charged. You're gonna use them to listen and hear something about this. I'm not even complaining about the size of it. I like this. I know they have the small ones as well that are also noise cancelling, but it's a different device for a different purpose. I'm talking about 15 euros or dollars earplugs to just dampen the noise, or something to listen to music or audiobooks or whatever you listen through, or podcasts that also are noise rejection. The price is so different and the use case is so different that I don't think these two things do compete. Then are there other alternatives? There's another brand that I have tried. I'm not going to mention it here. I can't say whether they work or not. They just do not stay in my ears. Some people swear by those, so you figure out what you need. To me, these loops have been the best. And after having used them on daily basis for more than a year and a half, I definitely would recommend this if you're sensitive to noise, if you just need the volume around you time to time or often lower down, get a pair of these, you'll be happy. I think this is going to qualify as an audio review. It's a little bit different video than usually, but these have made such a big difference in my life that I just wanted to talk about it. But I hope you find this interesting, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for some more content.